machine. And I want you to have a piece of paper and a pencil to write down as many materials as you see these inventors using for their Rube Goldberg machine. And I want you to, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm realizing I need to backtrack a little bit because I haven't even told you what a Rube Goldberg machine is. So any participants, if you could turn your videos on and unmute yourself. I have an assistant here. I'm whispering to my son, Kellen. He's a 9-year-old who's going to help out today. Micah, if you could turn on your camera so that we could see you, that would be helpful. So what a Rube Goldberg machine is a machine that's named after an inventor who is also a cartoonist. And on your screen, you see images of cartoons that Rube Goldberg made. So he would create these really complex chain reaction machines that would do the simplest thing. Like the cartoon on the left is a self-operating napkin. So it's a machine that leads the napkin up to wipe his face. So you'll see that there are several components to the machine, and you can follow the chain reaction. One thing leads to another, leads to another. This one on the right is how to get rid of a mouse. And so this is a mouse trap by Rube Goldberg. You see that there's several chain reactions leading to the mouse getting launched in a rocket. So, and I see that we have Nova the Gecko joining us. So hi, Nova, good to see you. I'm going to stop my share for a minute and we're going to highlight Nova so that we can all say hi to Nova. Hi, Nova. So we have some people joining us from Facebook and some from YouTube, Nova, and we have some live on here, and it's not too late to sign up, so people can still sign up through the SciTech Institute. So Nova, I'm about to show a chain reaction video of a Rube Goldberg machine. So, oops. To share my screen, make sure the sound is on, and we're good on this Friday morning for SciTech Institute Festival. So here we go. This is a chain reaction video that I'm not going to show the whole thing because it's quite long, but when life gives you lemons, this is a chain reaction or a Rube Goldberg machine that's going to lead to a lemonade getting poured. So boys and girls out there, I'd like you to please write down as many of the materials as you can that you see in this video. Ready? Go. challenge part of this Rube Goldberg machine because it just goes on and on and on. And oops.
Now streaming. I'm not supposed to be here. Can you help me get back?
What? So that is a Rube Goldberg machine. And what did you see watching that video? So what are some of the things, if you could unmute yourself, what are some of the materials that you saw used in that Rube Goldberg machine? Micah.
I saw a rolling pin. I saw a lot of ping pong balls, and I saw a lot of like wooden slabs hitting each other.
Mm-hmm. Is Kellen there with you? Did he see some other things? What else did you notice, Kellen?
Hot wheel tracks, kind of, those things that are usually at amusement parks? That thing, like that.
A roller coaster type of
No,
design?
it was like a circle. It was one of
Oh.
those.
Yeah, I see that Nova's writing in that he saw Connects being used. I saw dominoes. You may have dominoes in your house. Mugs, straws, string. String is a good one. You could use yarn, string, dental floss. A pitcher, all sorts of things from the kitchen. I just wrote kitchen because really they were using so many things in their kitchen. I saw a race car. Nova, what did you see? You saw spoons, string, matchbox cars, and cutting boards. And a lot of us have things like that at our house. So here's the challenge for you today. The challenge is for you to build your own Rube Goldberg machine. Okay, we're looking for 4 chain reactions. Okay, so try to have 4 different components to your machine, 4. And you decide what is going to be the simple task that your machine makes happen. So for example, I've seen kids do this. One person in their kitchen, they designed a complex machine. They had a balloon, they had tracks, they had a ball, and it all led to a knife that had butter on it falling on a bagel. So it was a machine to butter their bagel. I've seen kids do this where they have a machine that connects a bunch of different materials with a chain reaction that pulled the cord to a lamp. And so they turned on the lamp with the machine. Micah, I know you've done this several times. What are some things that you've seen? I'm going to spotlight you. So take your mute off and tell us some that you've seen.
I saw Kellen's butter bagel one. I've seen people try to catch cats and dogs.
Is that what you were going to try to do today?
I was gonna try to catch a stuffed animal.
Can I show them? Because it happens.
Sure.
So we came to the Science Vortex, but Micah brought a stuffed animal from home because she wants to try to trap it. So she's going to build a machine to trap that. Do you have any ideas of what you're going to do, Kellen? So Kellen's walking around the Science Vortex here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, he is still in the planning phase. So he doesn't know what he's going to do yet. What I love about these Rube Goldberg machines is you go through the entire engineering process. So let's review what that is here at the Science Vortex. I'm going to walk around. I hope I don't make you a little sick with all my movement, but here we go. So the Science Vortex is located in Cottonwood, Arizona, and we are new this year. And right now we're open for private sessions, but later on this year, we hope to become a ASTC site. So that's Association of Science and Technology Centers. And so we'll have membership, and our members will be able to go to places like Arizona Science Center and other places all over the state. And we're open for field trips right now. So if your school is doing field trips, check us out, sciencevortex.org. So this is our makerspace, but what I wanted to show you, oops. So I'm going to be using all the materials over here. And here Kellen is getting started. But here's the engineering design process poster that I was going to show you, and hopefully you can see it. So we're right here in the imagining stage and putting together a plan. And so next we're going to go into the create stage. And then once you create your first Rube Goldberg machine, you're going to test it. And something's not going to work because, I'm going to go over to Kellen because he's so good with this. Kellen, what does fail mean here at the Science Vortex?
First attempt in learning.
Say it louder, right into the camera.
First attempt in learning.
Yeah, so failure is okay in engineering, you guys. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. So first attempt in learning. That's what we say here. So when you test yours, you're going to find that something doesn't work. There will be something that failed. That's okay. It's your first attempt. So you're going to improve it. And you're going to keep going around, testing, improving. And then you'll communicate and show us what you designed at the end. So I'm going to give you guys, it's 9:12. I'm going to give you till, let's say 9:45. Okay, so that's a full 30 minutes to design your Rube Goldberg machine. And I'm going to leave my camera on. And actually, I'll put up a screen so that you can see the directions. But we're just building a Rube Goldberg machine on your own at your house, at least 4 connections. 4, Nova's saying 4 too. And the main idea here is have fun, be creative, persevere, stick with it. And remember, fail means first attempt in learning. So have fun out there. And I will see you at 9:45. If you have questions, I'm going to keep this camera on. If you have questions, please unmute yourself and ask me the question over Zoom. Okay? And it is not too late to join. Oh, I'm seeing someone wrote in that they saw a Rube Goldberg machine that ended with a balloon popping. That would be fun and surprising. So I'm going to just show Kellen in action over here at the Science Vortex. And you're just going to see him in the process of building his Rube Goldberg machine. He's lucky to be here because he has all kinds of materials to use. You can talk in the background, Kellen, it's okay.
What a cool space you have, Lori. I think we should totally plan a trip for my SciTech Institute team. Maybe Nova can come visit Science Vortex. Maybe some of our incredible friends that have been on for the whole time, like Trey and Evelyn, could totally come up and go.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be so much fun.
I love that idea. Let's make it happen. And so I see somebody just joined us. We are here making Rube Goldberg machines. And I'm just getting ready to share my screen that has the directions, so they'll be up. And you'll also be able to see that on my screen. You'll see some kids in the background building their machines. Welcome, Janine. Glad to have you here for ideas for your library. They are just gathering all kinds of materials right now. We have tracks, balls, race cars. It looks like what looks to be kind of like a paper towel roll, tape, dominoes. And talks about making sure you probably would be more fitting for them. Ellen, have you decided what you want the end result to be? What is it? Get the what? Oh, what's gonna fall? The actual bell, and so you are gonna ring the bell? Oh. Okay, so the intention is to make the bell ring. Okay, how are you gonna do that? Okay. So an update from here at the Science Vortex. Kellen has decided that he wants his machine to result in a bell ringing. And the last reaction is going to be that the bell somehow falls. So he's even including an Ozobot, which is a color-coded robot. If you haven't seen these are really cool. Janine, your kids would love these Ozobots in their library. So it's a good way to introduce kids to coding and problem solving. And then let's go over here and see what Micah's up to on this end. What are you doing? Tell us.
Michael's trapped a little kitten.
Oh, so we see the last part. Poor thing. Little kitten's getting trapped. And so what's going to cause that?
The string's gonna cut.
Oh, somehow you're going to cut it. Okay. Well, I think we have some work to do over here. A catapult? Well, you know how to build one. Yeah, I think there might be a model of one over there, but you can always build one out of craft sticks.
How many stages does it need to be in one?
And you have to have at least 4 chain reactions.
Does mine have 4?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks like it's going to have 4. You might be ready for the testing part.
Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna be.
If you're just joining us, we're here live with Lori from Science Vortex. She is talking about Rube Goldberg machines, and we want to give a shout out to our friends from Farm Science Day. They are on the line, and we're super excited. Tomorrow, we're going to have lots of activities with our Farm Science Day crew with Steve. We also have Trey and Evelyn on the other call watching in. Hopefully, they're exploring options for their Rube Goldberg machines. Lori, can you tell us a little bit about yourself again? Because we have Elif on the other call as well.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lori Altringer. I'm the director of the Science Vortex. We're a new nonprofit children's STEAM center, so STEM Plus Art, located in the Verde Valley. So we're located in Cottonwood, Arizona, but serve Sedona and Camp Verde and Jerome and neighboring neighborhoods, as well as tourists who come into town. So if you want to learn more about us, you can go to sciencevortex.org. And I'm here at the center. I can actually give you, it's going to be a little bit bumpy, but give you a little bit of a walking tour. So this is our maker space where we have an inventor designing his Rube Goldberg machine over here. We have a pedal power station where kids can learn about energy transformation. We have a Rube Goldberg machine that's getting worked on here. We have all kinds of stations over here, including a rocket launcher, an augmented reality topo map, little bit electronic pieces.
Shout out to Science Vortex, Micah and Kellen too. They're working, and they were on our science categories that you hosted. That was an awesome event.
Yes, that was so much fun. And actually, I got an email from one of the participants' parents who said that they continued to ask to play science categories all weekend long. So
oh my goodness,
we
should totally do another session the final week of festival. Let's do it.
I think we should. It was really fun.
I know Nova the Gecko is also on the call with us. Nova just loves STEM activities, and that looks like an incredible space. You said we could take a field trip?
Yes, we have both structured and unstructured field trips. So the unstructured field trips is that students just come here and play and explore on their own. Structured is that they get that play and exploration time, but they also have a structured lesson that the teacher can choose from, or I can just design one based on a topic that they're interested in learning more about.
It looks like you have something for everyone too. So do you have preschool activities all the way up to high school and even adult? Ooh, that looks super cool. Is that a marble run?
Yep, this is a ball run, and we could have it be marbles, but we have bigger wooden balls that we use. But it's fun because it also wraps around to the other side if you want. Right now, it's just shapes on the other side, but it's double-sided with magnetics. And then we also have a wind tube, which is a big hit with the little, with our little visitors, but you'd be surprised. The older kids love it too. And the older kids get a challenge to build something in the makerspace and then test it out in the wind tube. Kind of like this image here.
That's super cool. And, I mean, I'm a big kid, old kid, and I think it would be a blast. Like I said, maybe a team bonding trip up to the Verde Valley to pick them.
Absolutely. And it's nice because we're only one block from Old Town Cottonwood. So it's easy to grab a good meal while you're here. So if you're traveling from afar, you could go to the Science Vortex and then visit Old Town Cottonwood, which has lots of fun stores and restaurants.
Excellent. And then one more time, you want them to build a Rube Goldberg machine with at least 4 connections?
Yeah, and Kelly, I realized I didn't answer your question. So about ages, we're mostly a center for 2 to 12-year-olds and accompanying adults. So that's who we're targeting, but kids of all ages can certainly have fun here. So, and adults of all ages. So the challenge today is up on the screen. It is to create a Rube Goldberg machine, which is a mechanism. It's a chain reaction made up of, for ours, we're going to say at least 4 parts that result in a simple task being completed at the end. And Rube Goldberg machines can be frustrating because you think it's going to work one way and then it doesn't turn out to work how you want it to work. So you have to redesign, you have to improve your design and keep testing. That improved testing cycle is important with Rube Goldberg machines. I'm getting called over by Kellen. He's saying, come check this out. So he needs a little bit of assistance because he's testing his on how it works out. You're still designing? Okay. So you can see his determination. And materials are not limited. You can use whatever you can find to create your design. What are some of the things you're using?
Dominoes,
Paper towel roll?
Yeah, paper towel roll, paper clips, Autobot and Autobot tracks, and a belt and string.
Okay. Yep. If people are designing this at home, you could write in the chat what your designs are, and I can share that so other people can hear what you're working on.